Hello, hello, hello. It's your life coach, Ladia, coming through to you by way of divine choice. How ya doing? How you feeling? What's up, fam? What's up, friends? Um, so I had a few requests to discuss a few things, so I've got like two other videos that I'm gonna record after this one. Um, so the first topic is about forgiveness. A few weeks ago, I think I did a prayer on forgiveness just to help us, let go, help, ask God to help us to let go of unforgiveness and just, forgiving other people and forgiving ourselves and all of that. So let's just talk about it a little bit, okay? Like, why is it, and forgiveness is like really important in life. Um, it's not easy because, if somebody do you wrong, somebody does an injustice to you, you're not just about to just let it go like that. Like it's not that easy. But it's so important. I know most of us have heard this a million times over, but forgiveness is not for them. It is for you. Forgiveness is for you. Why? Well, first of all, what are we doing when we're forgiving? We're letting it go. Now, we're not saying, oh, the person was right for what they're doing, because they weren't. They did you wrong, so that's why you're not, you're not feeling them, or you're not trying to forgive them. And then, what they did wasn't right, and just what you went through was not okay either. So all of those things together already does not make you want to just be forgiving somebody or just letting go of something that somebody did or said or whatever it is to you. But after the situation has happened, most of the time, we're the one, if you're the one that's holding on to that unforgiveness, you're the one holding on to the thought of that situation. You now have that, you're still holding on to that person in your energy, in your headspace, in your energy, in your life, because we're energetic beings. So their energy is now, you're still holding on to them. So much less whatever they could say or do something, even if you're not in direct contact with them, but they can say or do something to you that will trigger your emotions and have you up and down. So they have some type of control over you. That's one part. And then another part about forgiveness and just letting go. Um, you know, like I said, you have that situation, that storyline playing. So it's playing in your head. So it's taking space in your head and in your heart where something good can be there. Something else that will be beneficial to you can be there. What do they say? You're allowing them to live rent free in your mind. So, um, yeah, unforgiveness and being able to forgive and let go is a major thing. One other thing too, because in spirituality, across all religions and all spiritual understanding, you will hear people talk about forgiveness. God is really big on forgiveness. Like that was one of the main reasons why we learn about God sending Christ to the earth for forgiveness purposes, because of the fact that you cannot really grow, you cannot really evolve, you cannot really blossom into this amazing person that you're supposed to be if you're holding on to this unforgiveness, you're holding on to this hurt, you're holding on to this anger and all these low vibrational um, emotions that's gonna block you up and just keep you from being your best self. Now, some of us can act like, oh yeah, well, I'm not forgiving them for whatever, and I'm still living my best life and this, that, and the other. But are you though? Because you still have that feeling, you still have that anger, you still have that towards you, and then also too. There's a lot. There's so many like aspects to forgiveness, because it's a really big thing in our lives as human beings and as divine beings and as spiritual beings, that you really don't want to hold on to it. um, because it's just like a, I want to say a pest, or like, what's that thing? A termite. And it's just kind of eating away at parts of you that just doesn't need to be destroyed. It needs to be enhanced and grow and nurtured, you know? So with letting go, it frees you and allows you to become and transform and develop and grow and just be free. It's a weight. It's a weight that you just don't want to carry throughout your life. So, another part of forgiveness is not only you forgiving someone else, but you forgiving yourself. A lot of times we forget that we need to forgive ourselves for some of the decisions that we made, some of the things that we allowed ourselves to be a part of, or whatever it is that we've done in our lives. Like, we really truly have to forgive ourselves. And that when you learn and realize and understand that you make mistakes, and there are times that had you known better, had you known what you know now, then you probably wouldn't have made that decision. You have to forgive yourself for that, so you can heal and move past that situation, or move past whatever hurt or whatever feeling about yourself that you think you are now, and you can't be better than that because you haven't forgiven yourself for what you did in the past. It's the past. Let it go. Move on. You know what I mean? So just wanted to just have a brief discussion about, forgiveness. Like, let stuff go, people. Like, let it go. Let it go, because holding a grudge, holding unforgiveness in your energy, it really blocks you from the abundance, from the blessings, from the unimaginable things that God wants to do in your life. Unforgiveness blocks it. Why? Because you cannot see past that negative situation that's happening in your life. You could have gotten your heart broken by someone. With some of us gotten our heart broken like up 10 times. You feel me? But if you sit there and just be like, oh, this person did me wrong, I can't forgive them, I'm never gonna love again, like, I gave my all to them and all of this stuff, you have to let that go, because God knows that you went through that heartbreak and wants to bring someone else in that will help you heal, or will love you better than that other person could have loved you. But now you're holding on to that unforgiveness, and now you can't even see the love that God's trying to present to you, because you're still holding on to that unforgiveness of what somebody else did. So you just really have to let go and open yourself. Our life is a continuous, like, I want to say a test or a cycle. Like, there'll be situations in your life that's going to repeat itself over and over until we learn the lesson, or until we let go of that thing that we're holding on to, because God really truly wants to bless us in this life that we're living on earth. But when you're holding on to unforgiveness, it's blinding you, it's blocking you, and it's holding you back, and it's weighing you down. And so, to all my people out there, like, it's not easy. It's a process. You're gonna have to, forgive the person. You're gonna have to, like, forgive over and over. It's not just a one time, oh, I forgive them. No, you're gonna have to do it until you come to, like, a full place of, like, all right, like, I'm done with this situation. I'm not holding on to it no more. I'm done with what I did. I'm done with what they did, or whatever, and just move on. And trust me, I know there's, like, people that have been through traumatic situations that, deep down you don't even realize that you're holding on to unforgiveness. But there'll be symptoms of those situations, of something that you've been through that you haven't forgiven yourself or someone else for. And once you peep that, you want to get help and deal with it and heal from it. Okay, so let's work on our forgiveness muscle. Let's do our best to learn to let go and let God, because God is big. God is greater than any circumstance that we can go through, or we can face, or any decisions that we can make, because God knows what we were going to do before we were born. Feel me? So we need to learn to let go and forgive, and trust and believe God forgives you the moment you ask for forgiveness in your own situation. So yeah, let's just work on forgiveness. It's a major thing that we do want to overcome in this life, okay? Because it does block you from your blessings, okay? So if you want one-on-one coaching through Divine Choice, I'll leave my link in the description box for my Acuity scheduling, and we can schedule a free consultation. The consultation will come with questions just to see where you are, exactly where you feel like you need to start getting some coaching, because coaching is beneficial just as counseling and therapy. Coaching is beneficial because it helps you now recognize situations and move past it so that you can get to your abundant life, okay? So that you can get to that next level in life, and so that you can experience life on another level. But a lot of us are holding on and dealing with a lot of stuff, and we're just all over the place because of the reality that we're born into. And some of us hasn't realized that we can actually overcome a lot of these things. So coaching, therapy, counseling, all of those things are tools to help you move through it, because the work is going to be done by you with God, with the help of God. Okay, so I'm going to leave my link down there. I'll also put my website in the description box, and of course my email address is always there for you to email me if you have any questions or whatnot. But so yeah, you guys, let's forgive, okay? Let's forgive. Let it go so that you can experience better. All right? So continue to live your life with love and light. Take care.